What is up, you guys? This is Herpy Derpy, and today I'm bringing you guys a very cool NU match. And this NU match was a pretty silly and very interesting match at the same time. So, hope you guys enjoy. So, I'm gonna start off with my Haunter while he's gonna start with his Rotom Freeze. I'm gonna go for a sub to scout out what kind of Rotom Freeze this is. And he turns out to be a Volt Switching kind. And now I know he is choiced, and because he didn't outspeed me there, I know he's choice specs. So he's gonna switch into his old Westy because his Kling Clang does pack the Gear Grind, and since he saw my sub, he knows Gear Grind can kill my sub and then kill me because it's a 2-turn attack. I do have Hidden Power Fighting, which does a very nice amount to that old Westy, but he's actually gonna go for a sub, and he's going to be able to go for a shift here and then gear grind me afterwards. I am kind of worried, but I know my Haunter is just too big of a beast to handle the Zoroaster. So I'm pretty sure I'm like, okay, Haunter, you totally got this, you know? Can totally live a shift geared gear grind. But unfortunately for him, he does miss right here, which is so funny. And now, like, it might seem like Hacks is on my side. Oh, but you'll see Hacks on his side later this game. You'll see. And now he's gonna switch into his Rotom Freeze again. And now I'm gonna go for another sub because I just want to scout out what move he wants to lock himself into. I also do pack the Disable, so if he chooses a move like Thunderbolt right here, I know I can go for a Disable, force him to switch out once again. But unfortunately for me, he is gonna predict that Disable because every time you see a sub on a Haunter or Gengar, you should automatically think Disable, and he is going to do that and switch into his freaking fat ass. And yeah, so I know the Flare Blitz is probably coming, so I'm going to switch out and go into my Corsola to take that. Yay, Corsola! You get some more airtime. But unfortunately, he makes a sub, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, who makes a sub on a freaking Embor? But either way, I know he probably carries a Wild Charge, but I know I can live one, and I really need to break the sub as soon as possible. So that's my game plan right here, and I do break the sub, and unfortunately, I really don't have anything else to take a Wild Charge or Flare Blitz because Embor is a very, very dangerous Pokemon, and most of my team cannot take it. So I'm just going to leave my Corsola in the die. So, sorry Corsola, you get like 3 turns of airtime though, that's cool. And now I do now get a free safe switch, so I'm gonna opt to switch into my Magmortar because I am Scarfed, I can outspeed, and now I know he's gonna switch into his Grumpig to take the Psychic, so I'm gonna go for Fire Blast instead, and I miss, and I'm like, oh my god, this is annoying. Miss Piggy, you are not a cool bitch. And I'm going to switch and go to my Executor now, but he's going to go for a Thunder Wave, and I'm like, oh my god, could you get more annoying? Please. And then he shows that he has Taunt, and I'm like, okay, really now. And now I can't go for a sub because I'm taunted, and now I'm basically forced to go for Giga Drains, so he's going to go back into his Rotom Freeze, while Giga Drain does a very nice chunk to that Rotom Freeze. Now I know he's probably going to scare me out with an Ice Beam, but I'm going to opt to stay in, thinking he's going to go for the Volt Switch, which he does go right here, which is very, very cool for me, because now he's going to have to force a switch and go into something else to take a Giga Drain, and he chooses Licky Licky, who takes it very nicely. So now I know this Licky Licky is especially defensive kind of set. So now I'm thinking that I can probably get down to a Star Fairy boost even though I'm paralyzed. I know Licky Lickies aren't very fast, so I know if I get a speed boost I could probably outspeed the Licky Licky afterwards. I'm going to go for a sub, and it doesn't quite bring me to Star Fairy boost because I didn't do my math right, so I'm going to go for a Giga Drain here because after he breaks my sub with a Body Slam, I know I can live one more Body Slam, go down to Star Fairy boost, which is going to be absolutely perfect for me. So now he's going to go for the Body Slam this turn, which is exactly what I wanted him to do, but he gets a freaking crit. At the worst time, of course. You know, Hacks coming back to me. Totally cool. And now I'm going to go into my Haunter now, and I'm going to speed this up a little bit because yes, this is the stally part. So I'm going to go for a sub, and I do scout out he packs a Dragon Tail, so I know I can disable it later on. I thought he might know I'm going to go for a disable, so I'm going to keep going for a few more subs, but he does miss the Dragon Tail, and Hidden Power isn't doing an entire big chunk to that Licky Licky, so right now I'm just stalling, waiting for a right time, or trying to wait or find a good time to switch out, I suppose, because I know my my Relicanth, excuse me, can do a really nice chunk to that Licky Licky. So now I'm pretty sure he's gonna switch out here because it's not a good situation. So I'm gonna think he's gonna switch out into Grumpig to take the Hidden Power Fighting, and I predict that. So I'm gonna go for the Shadow Ball, which is gonna do a very nice chunk to that Miss Piggy. And now, I'm gonna stay and just gonna keep going for more Shadow Balls because I'm guessing this Miss Piggy's definitely a more supportive set, and I don't think it really has a move to attack me with. So he's gonna go for the taunt, I guess not wanting me to go for any more subs or disables, I suppose. I mean, I guess he just wants something to be fodder. I mean, I have no idea what his thought process was, but now his Miss Piggy finally dies, which is very, very nice, because that Grumpig really screwed up my Executor, and now I finally got revenge. And now, he's gonna go back into his, or not go back, but go into his Embor, and now, I know he's probably going to go for a Wild Charge or something, so I might as well get as much damage on this Embor as I can before he breaks my sub, and he actually does go for the Flare Blitz, which is very cool for with me. And now, I know I can outspeed and fire off another Shadow Ball, so I'm just going to play safe, not going to predict too much, and he's going to go back into his Licky Licky to take the Shadow Ball, which is a good play on his part. Now back to fast forwarding. So yeah, so now here I'm basically just gonna go for a sub, bait him out and going for a Dragon Tail so I can disable it, and I'm basically gonna be behind him a sub, and I'm gonna be able to keep firing off more Hidden Power Fightings. But unfortunately for me, like I said, like you've seen before, Hidden Power Fighting isn't gonna be doing isn't gonna be doing enough to this Licky Licky. Let's put it that way, because with leftovers, it's gonna be like a 6-hit KO, and with Wish and Protect, I'm not gonna be able to KO him anytime soon, even if I do get a crit. So I'm kind of just waiting for the right time to switch out and go into my Relicanth. Like I said before, I basically need to wait for an opportunity where he's low enough where he must go for the Wish and Protect, because during these like turns he's gonna go for a Wish but then sometimes not even go for a Protect, knowing he'll live another hit. So I just need to find the right opportunity where he's gonna do that, and where, I mean, he's going to go for the Wish and then the Protect, because I really don't want my Relicanth to be paralyzed, because that would be terrible. Because, I mean, Relicanth really needs some speed to sweep, and I really need to make sure I don't go into that situation. So, I know, here I probably could have switched out into my Relicanth. I'm not sure why he didn't, but I don't know. I mean, you have to wait another, like, hella long series of turns before I can do that once again. So, yeah, this is definitely the most boring part of the game, but also the funniest, because we really can't do anything to each other. And then the entire time in the chat, I was like, come on now, you know I'm gonna out PP stall you, and he's like, no you aren't, you're lying, you're trying to get me to switch, I know what you're doing. It's actually funny because he does watch my YouTube videos as well, so huge shout out to you if you're watching this, by the way. His name is Struggle Sweep, very cool name, just saying, because, you know, there's a Struggle Sweep. Oh, by the way, you do have a battle where I almost win with Struggle. Oh, I should definitely upload that. Oh yeah, someone needs to remind me. Someone needs to remind me to upload that. So yeah, it's really funny. I'll show you what happened in that battle. It's just so hilarious. So now he is nearing that range where I know he's gonna go for the Wish Protect right here because he's at dangerously low HP. So now I'm finally going to switch out and go into my Relicanth after 25 more turns of stalling. And he's going to go for the Protect. Fails, but it's totally cool because now my Relicanth is at a very good spot where I can do a hefty amount of damage to his Licky Licky unless he switches out. So he is going to opt to switch out and go into his Spaghetti, the one Mrs. Tantan, you know, Mrs. Tantan that we all love. And Head Smash is not going to be doing too much, but I know the grass move is definitely coming, so I'm going to go into my Stantler! Stantler is such a beast, and he's going to take the Leaf Seed, eat it, and turn it into Sap Sipper Boost. And now, I am Choice Banded, but the Mega Hornet does miss here, which is kind of unfortunate. He's going to go for the Toxic like an asshole, and now he's going to go for a Protect and all that stuff, and I'm like, ugh, God, can you please be more annoying, just like that stupid Grumpig? But, you know, it's totally cool. He's only just, like, delaying his inevitable death with the Mega Horde, because Stantler is just a monster. I want to take a moment of silence. Just look at this damage. He one-shotted a Tangela. Stantler, you're such a beast. Stantler, go Stantler. Go Stantler. So either way, he's gonna switch back into his Rotom Freeze, and I might as well leave Stantler in as fodder because I really don't want anything else to be taking a Volt Switch, to be honest. Because I mean, I don't want my Haunter to be taking it. I need my Haunter for Licky Licky. I need to save my Magmortar. I need to save my Relicanth. Stantler's by far the most useless. So now he's gonna go back into his Emboar. I'm gonna switch back into Haunter because I know I can handle this Emboar very well. I'm gonna go for another sub to see if he's gonna go for another sub as well, but he's actually going to opt to go for a wild charge to just break my sub immediately, which is totally cool, because now I figured, I might as well just kill this Emboar, because I really don't want this thing to be causing any more problems for my team. So I'm just going to go for I don't know, I go for a disable. I have no idea why. I mean, I'm just like, I'm just letting him set up a free sub. It's stupid. So now I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go for a sub, but he's actually gonna predict my switch into my Relicanth, I believe, to take the Flare Blitz. I'm guessing is his thought process, I guess. So he's gonna go for a superpower, but doesn't affect my Haunter at all. And now I think he realizes that he's in kind of a pickle of a situation. So I'm gonna go for a Shadow Ball, break his sub, but he's actually gonna go for another superpower. I think this was actually a misclick, and yeah, that sucks for him. I mean, the misclick really didn't matter too much in the end because, I mean, either way, even if he did break my sub, and he can't really do anything to me because if he sends in Rotom Wash, I can outspeed and kill him. If he sends in Licky Licky, I can just outstall him. So, to be honest, like, the super misclick really didn't matter because my Haunter was bound to rise to the top, So, either way, I'm gonna go for a hidden power, kill off that Rotom Freeze, and now he's down to just his Licky Licky. But right now, I need to think because I'm not sure how I can take down this Licky Licky because he can still outstall me quite a bit. And right now, I have a plan. So right now, I'm going to bait him into going for the Wish. Because Wish is a move I need to disable. Not like Dragon Tail or anything. He can Dragon Tail me, turn me into Org. And, that's a terrible reference. And, now he's actually going to go for Dragon Tail. I mean, I'm not going to fall for that. I'm just going to wait until he goes for that Wish. Because as soon as he does, I'm going to instantly disable it and it'll be absolutely nice. I don't think he sees it coming. So that's very, very good for me. He does go for the Wish here, and I'm like, yes, yes, yes. Evil plan, evil plan. And I'm going to go for the Disable. Hope he doesn't go for the Protect, and he doesn't. That's perfect. Now he can't heal any more HP, and now I have the game in the bag now. Because I'm just going to let him Dragon Tail me out, and I'm just going to keep going for more hidden power fightings just to wear him down just a little bit more. And he's going to go for a Protect, I guess thinking he might be able to break out of the Disable, but Disable lasts for a very, very long time. He definitely won't be able to get out of it. So that's very fortunate for me that I was able to disable that Protect, or not Protect, the Wish. And now, gonna go for hidden power fighting, and now he's gonna Dragon Tail me out, switches in me and a Magmortar, which is very, very nice because Magmortar can still do a very nice chunk with Fire Blast. So he's making a last minute effort. He's like, the battle isn't over till the fat lady sings. And I'm like, well, what if I'm a fat lady and I sing la 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 la? And then he's like, okay, you win. So yeah, that was a really funny chat. So that was a great game. Struggle. Oh, I can't even read his name because I don't even know why. Struggle Sweep. Yeah, that was a cool game. Definitely one of the funnier battles I've had, because usually most of my opponents just quit immediately after I battle them. So, nice for you to talk with me. Hope you guys enjoyed this very stally and funny battle, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.